Alright guys, this is a fun one. My songs Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy. And then we also have we're going to do all of them. I'm going to show you how to, make it sound like a piano solo. This one really lends itself to that. Hello, I'm Sean Cheek. Welcome to my Easy Piano Lessons. I've taught piano lessons for over 23 years professionally, played professionally for longer than that, and I've arranged this for piano solo. You're not going to find sheets like this. You'll find people that copy my tutorials after I do this one and, try to pass it off as their own, but this one's know where you got it from first, alright? So here we go, A, D, F, and we'll have left hand on a D octave. This is that part. See, we're going to do this in a minute. Da, 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 da. We're going to do that in a minute, but let's do the part where I guess we'd call the verse starts, and we'll have A, D, F in the right hand, left hand on a D. Now you hear it's just electric guitar going do 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 do, and it's 16 times on that. But you can't pound it. You can't go. You gotta use the pedal and soften it up a little bit. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing there. I am playing it 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But on the left hand, I'm hitting it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then you get the 1, 2. So you got to kind of give it that lilt, You can't pound it. You gotta play it in the right style. It won't sound right. F, B flat, D on the right hand, left hand on the B flat octave, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay? And it does that several times, okay? From that D minor chord to the B flat. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And the melody the guy singing during the verse does not really lend itself well to playing on the piano. But this part does. Okay, so let's learn that. Da, 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 da. So we're going to go, I'm going to show you a simple way and then a more advanced way. D, E, then A, D, F. I'm arranging this, okay, for the piano, so I'm taking liberty with the album version to make it sound good for you. And then E, D, F. So, I don't know what you... Now here I'm going to go G, E, G. And then F, E, and then A, F, A. Okay, those middle notes I put in there are because you hear a guitar going D, E, F in the middle of that, and that kind of takes care of that melodic note in there. That's why I put it in there. So you do an arrangement, you have to consider not just some of the instruments or the piano part or whatever. You have to consider the whole thing, the guitar parts and the vocal line and everything to make it sound good. So, right here, da-dum, ba-dum, B flat, A 2 times. What I like to do is put a D on top, even though that's not in the album version, but I think it sounds cool to put it in there. Okay, so we have okay. Now the left hand, we're gonna do a D octave. Right here, to fill it out, this is what I do. I do a D on the bottom again, and I do an E. If you can reach that, that's a ninth. You may not can reach that. If you can't reach it, you can do this. Then when I get here, I do a D, A, D. Okay, so if you can't reach that, either just leave it out or go ba. Alright? So here we go. And there I do a D, A, D. And then dun, 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 so. Let's do it again. Okay, so I'm giving you several ways to play there. Here's another way. Look at this. The way I did at the beginning. What I did there on the left hand, instead of just playing the straight notes, I'm doing D, A, D. I'm going to play it slow in a minute, but I'll show you what I'm doing first. Now on this one, I took liberty and I added a B flat. I don't hear B flat in the recording, but I took liberty and did that. D, B flat, E. Then here I go back to D, A, D. Now play it super slow, okay? I didn't write it all out because, you know, this is not a hard request. I'm not going to put all the detail that I do into those. But I'll play it really slow so those of you who want to play an advanced version can do it. Here we go. I'm going to play it slow. A little faster. Some of you go, oh, you played it different. Of course I did. When you know, someone who's a seasoned musician plays, we never play it the same way every time. We just learn the technique of playing that way. So quit trying to play exactly like somebody else and learn the style of that playing, okay? You'll have much more fun and learn a lot more music. Learn the style of it and then just play. I'm just adding my left hand notes in the gaps when the right hand's not playing, but that's something for you to work on there. Now we have another part that goes let me show you that. C, D, you play it up too. But let's learn it the simplest way first. C, D with 4, 5. Then I'm going to go F, A, D, and left hand on the D octave 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go C, D again, but this time I'm going to do F, B flat, D with left hand on the B flat octave. 1, 2, 3. If I'm going too fast for you, press the pause button. A lot of people go, oh, you're going too fast, you're going too fast. Hit the pause button, man. Then learn that part and then go back and finish it, alright? I got to go fast because I'm doing a ton of pop song lessons today. Got to keep moving. And then C, D, and then F, A, D 3 times. And then you just have the vocals, wow, whatever they're singing, something about lightning or fire, then that's going to be E, G, C is the chord. So I put it in parentheses because that's the chord, and you need to hit something there, even though we're not going to try to emulate what they're singing. That's a mistake some pianists make, is you try to emulate some vocal parts, man, they just don't work sometimes. If they're singing blues stuff or something weird that only a vocal line can do, and you try to do it on piano and it just sounds bad, sometimes it really works, like this, or like this. Here we go. Oh, watch what I'm doing there. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Doesn't fit at all. I'm just messing around. Alright, now we're going to go la 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 la. This is the last part. I'm going to show you an easy way and then kind of some more difficult ways that sound really cool. Here we go. D, A, G, F, G, A. Now here's my dot to dot symbol. I use dot to dots because a lot of people around the world who don't speak English follow my lessons and they don't read music notation either. So I put something everybody's going to understand by looking. Dot to dot. So do it from this dot to this dot again. That's all you do. And then F, E, D. So D, A, G, F, G, A, G, F, G, A, F, D, E. The left hand, let's do a D. I'm going to do an octave fifth. D, A, D. Then here I'm going to do a B flat. You can do a fifth if you want with an F. It's kind of low to do it, but... Now I have an F in the parentheses because when you do the dot to dot, the next time you're not going to play a B flat, you're going to play an F. That F goes with that G. The B flat went with the G the first time. So the first time it's G, B flat, and then the second time it's F. And then F, E, D. And after the D you play the C octave in a fifth because the C is on the beat and this F, E, D is ahead of the beat. Okay? So let's do it the simple way. Now let's add a little bit to it. Okay, you can do this. One way you can do is add an F and an A if you can see that. I got a high def camera now, so maybe you can see the F and the A. A. Then we're going to do B flat, D, G, and then an A, and then we're going to do the dot to dot again. But this time we're going to do A and C with the G. F, D, E, and then after the D you play that, the E and G. That's kind of the chord way to do it. Again, real slow. here's another way that I like. Alright. Now, here what I'm doing here. This is more advanced, so I'm going to assume you're a more advanced player. D-A-D, using open fifths to get that Fall Out Boy sound, One Republic sound, that fifth, the A-D-A. And then here I'm going to go G-D, G-D. Let's see, I'm just going to play the F octave by itself. And then do G-D, G again there. A. Now this time when I do G, F, G, I'm going to put a C in the middle. And then A. And then F, D, F, D. I'm going to go, while I'm holding that D octave, I'm going to do G, E to help fill out the chord when I come in. Let me play that really slow. And go. Now watch this. Low D. So I'm hitting a low, go D, then I'm coming up to that D. And then B flat, boom, and come up higher. And then F, and then C, then I get on there. Oh, sorry, I messed up. Ready and go. Ready and go. One more little thing to show you. You know when it goes on top, that's what's going, F, D. And it's really hard to work all of that in, to do the chord and the... I didn't find a feasible way to do it where most people are going to be able to play it, all right? But that's what's happening. Right there. You know, you could go, let's see, and then F. So there I put the melody in the right. I did the chords and the melody in the left hand. And then you put this on top if you want to work that out. You know, that's pretty advanced there for that. Hope you guys enjoy that lesson. Please subscribe to my channel so you'll know when I put out all these pop songs. And, you know, it helps me out if you do that. Put a comment. I'll comment back if it's a good comment. Talk to you guys later.